We're good. Rolling.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started and let more people come in if they want. This is going to be kind of difficult going back and forth. I'm really big into visual aids. I'm a massage therapist. I like to be able to touch and see and feel things. So I'm going to use a lot of these things in my conversation today. So the title is Aligning with Your Destiny by Listening to Your Body. My name is Sara, Harvey. I own Aspen Spa and Wellness Center in Ogden, Utah. We're a full-service spa, but we focus on healing the mind, body, and soul. I started my healing journey in 2018. I was losing everything, severely sick, passing out, just barely surviving. And so I had to learn how to heal because the doctors wanted to put me on so many medications, but I knew why my body was reacting the way that it was, and I wanted to heal it. So it put me on this long journey. So I was going through a divorce, and a friend of mine was like, you should go to school for massage, and it just felt right. So we found out that the best college was out here. This is where my family was, so I moved from Nashville out here to go to school. During that time, when I was in clinic, I was like, everyone keeps talking to me about their problems, and we weren't taught about that. And so I told my teachers, I said, I think there's a connection here. And they were like, well, we're not really licensed to give advice. So I got certified as a health and life coach so that I could be more credible. So then I'm working through that, and I want to heal. I found out that I had ulcerative colitis. It was stage 3. They were like, you need to get this fixed or you could have colon cancer. But again, I knew why I was so sick, because my nervous system was freaking out. So I started studying, okay, what herb can heal that? And so I went to school to be a master herbalist. So I was like in the cafeteria juicing raw cabbage every day. It was awful. And so doing the mind, body, and soul work, kind of by accident, it taught me so much about how we work in alignment with the universe. And I wasn't planning any of this. It just kind of fell into my lap, but so much of it made sense because I had always felt like we had Native American in our bloodline, like shamans, medicine men. I was always very drawn to this world, and so I was like, this makes sense. I can see that I'm on the right path. And I was healing and I was helping people, and my business just grew itself, and I really didn't have to do much. It just grew itself. Every time someone would leave, they would say, I think I was supposed to be here, and I heard that daily. So now my calling, once I've learned this, is to help other people. Talking about our destiny, each one of us has a unique destiny. I truly believe that because I can feel it when I lay hands on my clients. All we have to do is surrender, trust, and listen to your body, and you will find it. You'll just wake up and realize this makes sense. One day, you'll realize that you're already living in it. The world is designed to carry us all towards the path of healing and towards our destinies. Our destinies each play a significant role in bringing peace and healing to the earth. It's up to us to surrender to the path and each do our part. We have to learn to die to our ego and heal the mind, body, and soul so that we can wake up to our purpose. You've likely heard it said, hurt people, but it's also true that healed people heal people. It's our job to heal ourselves so that we can then heal the world. So why me, why now? And I thought about not putting this in here, but I think this is a decent place to put it. So I don't know if you guys are into much of the astrology, but we're going into the age of Aquarius. But if you want to take it more spiritual, religious, we're going into the Messianic era. And it's all about peace, love, harmony, unity, having oneness with God. And I believe that we are the chosen generation to wake up and bring peace, healing, love, and unity to humanity. I believe we're in the Great Awakening. So if you're not into the hippie movement, we'll stick to science today. And that's a song from the play Hair. It's a really good one if you like that sort of thing.
We love astrology.
Okay. I was questioning if this would be a decent place, because I have to be careful with my clients, but my sister was like, this is like the place. Okay. Our bodies are amazing creations designed to communicate with us right and wrong. It's our own internal compass. I'd like everyone to interact with me as we discuss the purpose of pain and how to heal it. The following images will show the body sending a signal. I'm going to go through a good amount of them to get everyone really thinking and helping me answer the questions in the photos. So what signals are the bodies in the photos sending? What sensations will the body signal to the person? What is the body trying to say? And what is the person meant to do? So in the first picture, what do you think this person's feeling? Like, I want to have y'all interact with me. Just pain. Okay, how do you know?
Red spots.
The red spots. And so, why is she touching here?
Does it hurt?
We have a natural drawing to touch what hurts, if you notice that. Well, why? Why do you think she touches it? Does it feel better when you touch the pain? Right? And what do you think this sensation is trying to tell her?
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. So, what should she do in this situation?
I mean, it depends on what she wants to do. Is it chiropractor? Is it a massage? Is it taking
So many things. Address it. Yeah. Okay. This is supposed to be that eye. Like, what do you see in this picture? Something's in her eye. Yeah. And so, why does she touch there? To feel it. What should she do? Clean it out. Again, this one, it's red, so it could be infected. It could have debris in it. This one, something doesn't taste good. So she either shouldn't eat it. Her body might be telling her this isn't good for you. She doesn't like it, but there's a reason that she's feeling this way. It may have gone bad, sour. With this one, he probably ate too much food that tasted good, but now he's sick. So he holds his stomach. That's going to tell him not to eat anything like that again. With this one, this is similar to the one with pain, but had our bodies not been wired to touch the pain, she would never know she had a rash. So her body told her something itches or hurts. It then told her to touch it, and it then said, I'm hurting, something's not right. Again here, the first thing she's going to feel is pain. So she looks down and she's bleeding. This one is something smells wrong. This is going to let you know that you probably have food molding in your house, or there may be a gas leak, or your digestive tract needs to be cleaned out. This one, we have hair follicles, and our nerves will let us know if something's crawling on us. That's huge, like with ticks and all kinds of bugs that could end up harming us, spider bites. Protecting her ears, and then a thorn. And then this one goes more into your sixth sense, where you're sensing that you're afraid of something. These are all really, really important. So that's how the body perceives pain. Each of those photos showed you how the body communicates pain and distress in order to keep you safe and well. The pain is for a reason. So let's take a look at a few others. Okay, these sensations are different. It brings joy. She feels good when she's eating good food. She's laying in the grass, happy, running, playing, being with friends, community. And from these previous slides, you saw how the body sends signals showing you what is good, what is bad, what's needed, and what you should avoid. We can sense these by how they make us feel, and not just in the moment, but lingering effects long term. So this is how pain works. The body perceives pain signals through a process called nociception. It's when tissue is injured or stressed, specialized nerve endings called nociceptors detect the damage and send electrical signals through the peripheral nerves to the spinal cord and then up to the brain. So with your nerves, when you have something sending a signal, it's going to go through that peripheral nerve system up to the brain to tell you something's not right, like too hot, too cold, that hurt. It's a quick response. A peripheral nerve is a nerve that lies outside the brain and spinal cord, the central nervous system. These nerves are part of the peripheral nervous system, and they carry messages between the brain and spinal cord and the rest of your body, like your skin, muscles, and organs. There are three main types of peripheral nerves. Sensory nerves, which carry signal from the body to the brain, like touch, pain, and temperature. Motor nerves carry signals from the brain to the muscle, creating movement, and autonomic nerves controlling automatic body functions like heartbeat, digestive, and breath. When the peripheral nerve is injured or pinched, it can cause pain, numbness, tingling, or weakness in the area it serves. So your brain processes these signals in areas like the thalamus and the cortex, translating them into conscious experience of pain. This system acts as a protective warning, helping the body avoid further harm and begin the healing process. Here's the simple explanation of the thalamus and cortex. The thalamus is like a central relay station deep in the brain. It takes in sensory signals like sight, touch, pain, and it sends them to the right parts of the brain for processing. It's like a mailroom sorting through different packages and sending it to the right office. The cortex, aka gray matter or thinking brain, is the outer layer of the brain responsible for thinking, memory, emotions, decision making, and interpreting those sensory signals. It's when your conscious mind lives and where complex processing happens. Together, the thalamus and cortex help you feel, think, and respond to the world around you. And this just kind of shows it lit up where the signal is going from the nerves up to the brain. So far, we're just talking about outside pain. So remember what we just went over, and we'll pick it back up in a minute with some experiments I want to do. So how does the body process joy? The body processes joy through a complex interplay of brain regions, neurotransmitters, and hormonal responses, ultimately leading to a range of physical and physiological changes. Joy experiences trigger the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins, which enhance feelings of pleasure and well-being. These neurochemicals can also influence various bodily functions, from heart rate and breathing to digestion and muscle relaxation, and then release different hormones throughout the body. So here you have some charts just to see the difference of how your body and brain process pain and joy. And then you have all of the chemistry over there. I did highlight, it says pain, and this is what I'm trying to explain. Pain is about protection and alertness, and joy is about connection and growth. Pain says something's wrong, joy says this is right. So the neurotransmitters, they're released by nerve cells. They travel through synapses. They're very fast, short-term, precise, and localized. So, ow, that hurt, ow, that's hot, such as dopamine, serotonin, GABA, and acetylcholine. Hormones are released by the glands, and they go through your bloodstream, so it's slower and longer lasting. So we have cortisol, insulin, oxytocin, and then estrogen and testosterone. So here are a few examples of what a healthy life looks like. So we need to be loving and nurturing on animals or our children. Gardening, so creating and seeing your creation. Singing, painting, building, love, teamwork and community support. So how do we become healthy humans? Growing up, our parents are meant to be pouring into us everything they learn